You blink, and the stars don't just tilt, they warp. Not because space moved, but because you are moving through it at impossible speed. You're falling toward a perfect black circle where the universe looks deleted. Subscribe for extreme body science, because the next few minutes are going to answer a terrifying question you never asked out loud. If you fell into a black hole, which part of you dies first? And don't answer fast, because this isn't a movie death. This is a physics death. Quiet, unfair, and precise. Let's make this personal. You don't feel gravity the way movies show it. In free fall, you feel weightless, like a roller coaster drop that never ends. So, what kills you isn't the fall. It's the difference in gravity between one part of you and another. That difference has a name, tidal force. And it's the reason the black hole doesn't just pull you in, it pulls you apart. And here's the first mind-bender. A black hole doesn't need to touch you to destroy you. It just needs you close enough that gravity becomes uneven across your body. T plus 0 seconds. You're not screaming, you're silent. There's no air, no wind, no medium for sound. The black hole has already stolen your voice. Your mouth can be wide open and the universe won't hear a thing. But the loudest sound in existence is inside your helmet. Your heartbeat. Your breath. That tiny voice in your head saying, "This is a terrible idea." And the worst part? The silence makes your brain do what it always does in danger. It starts calculating outcomes it cannot accept. T plus 10 seconds, gravity becomes uneven. If you're falling feet first, your feet are closer to the black hole than your head. That means your feet are getting pulled harder. It's not dragging you down, it's stretching you out, like a person on a medieval rack. Except the rack is the laws of physics. And here's the weird part. You still feel weightless, because the danger is happening inside you. Your body is still one object, but gravity is treating it like two. T plus 20 seconds. Your body starts arguing with itself. Your feet want to accelerate faster. Your head wants to lag behind. Your spine becomes a rope in a tug of war. You try to tense up like that would help. It won't. You can't flex your way out of geometry. Your joints weren't built for different gravity at different heights. Your muscles can pull, but they can't rewrite the slope of space-time. T plus 30 seconds. The first part to suffer isn't what you think most people guess. Your bones snap first. But the first thing to truly lose the fight is usually the thing that makes you, your brain. Because your brain doesn't need to be torn in half to fail, it just needs the supply lines to break down. Blood pressure going unstable, signals going chaotic, your senses disagreeing on what up is, your body's internal timing getting scrambled. That's not dramatic, that's lights out. And here's a brutal question. If your body is still alive, but your awareness is gone, is that still you? T plus 40 seconds. Reality splits into two versions. Now, for the twist that makes black holes feel illegal. There are two kinds of black hole falls, because size changes everything. A small black hole has a tiny edge, event horizon, and the tidal forces near it are savage. A supermassive black hole has a huge horizon, and near the edge, tides can be weirdly gentle. So, we're going to run two timelines. Same you, same mistake, different black hole, totally different ending. Timeline A, falling into a small black hole, fast death, T plus 45 seconds. The spaghetti phase begins. This is where spaghettification earns its name. You stretch long, thinner, and squeeze sideways. Not because the black hole wants spaghetti, because your body is being forced to fit a gravity slope that's too steep. Your feet are being yanked forward in time, while your head is still trying to live a second ago. T plus 55 seconds, your brain quits first. Your vision blurs. Your thoughts lose structure. Not poetic, not cinematic, just confusion. You try to form a sentence in your head and it comes out like static. Then the sentence doesn't finish. Then you don't finish. Is the brain the first part of you to die here? Yes. The earliest lethal failure is loss of coherent brain function. Consciousness collapses before the last tissue stops. In the small black hole scenario, you don't get to the horizon as a functioning human. The black hole doesn't swallow you whole. It unthreads you first. And if you're wondering, would it hurt? Pain requires stable signals. A small black hole doesn't give you that luxury for long. Timeline B, falling into a supermassive black hole. the quiet crossing. Now, the version that sounds comforting until you realize what it means. T plus 60 seconds. You reach the event horizon. You expect a wall, a flash, a shockwave, nothing. The event horizon isn't a surface. It's a boundary in space-time where escape stops being a concept. Crossing it feels like crossing an invisible line on a road. Except the road is reality. And once you cross, the universe doesn't announce it. It just quietly removes every exit sign. T plus 70 seconds, the universe behaves like a funhouse mirror. Stars warp, light bends, the sky can wrap into a ring. If the black hole is spinning, space itself drags around like a giant cosmic whirlpool. You're not just falling, you're being turned. Your eyes say one thing, your inner ear says another. Your stomach votes no immediately. And your brain, desperate for normal rules, keeps asking, where is down? If down is changing, T plus 90 seconds, the trap closes. You might still be alive. This is the part nobody expects. A supermassive black hole can let you cross the horizon without instantly ripping you apart. And in that moment of physical safety, you realize the true horror. You are still breathing, you are still thinking. You have time to look back at the distant universe and know you are intact, inside a place where the universe no longer offers exits. After the horizon, out isn't a direction you can travel to. Even light can't go outward, so your body can be intact. Inside a place where reality no longer includes escape, that's not a monster jump scare, that's existential math. T plus 2 minutes. The ramp turns vicious. The tides were gentle at the edge, but as you fall deeper, the gradient spikes. At first it's subtle, a stretching pressure you can't locate. Then it becomes obvious. Your body is being asked to be two different speeds at once. Your circulatory system can't keep a stable top and bottom. Your vision distorts. Your sense of time warps. You try to focus on one thought, one memory, anything. But even memory needs stable biology. T plus 3 minutes. Your perception dies before your body does. Here's the unsettling truth. Even before anything breaks, your brain can lose the ability to stay online. It doesn't take gore. It takes instability. Your brain is a pattern, electric signals, chemical balance, oxygen delivery. Tidal forces don't need to tear you apart to kill that pattern. So the first death is often the same as timeline A. Not your skin, not your bones, not your heart, your awareness. And once awareness is gone, everything else is just a slow surrender of systems. T plus 4 minutes. The end becomes inevitable, not dramatic. After that, it's a cascade. Breathing fails, circulation collapses, the remaining neural activity fades, and the black hole doesn't finish you with a final blow. It just keeps doing what it always does, turning a living body into an object that obeys only physics. So, which part of you dies first? Two answers, both true. First part to get stressed, the end closest to the black hole, often your feet if you fall feet first. First part that makes you disappear, your brain's conscious function. In a small black hole, consciousness ends early, before the horizon. In a supermassive black hole, you can cross the horizon first, but consciousness is still the first thing you lose on the way down. Because the black hole doesn't just kill you, it removes your ability to be one person, and that's the most terrifying part.